Elsewhere, discussions on moving to the very high alert level continue with local leaders in South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, Nottinghamshire and the North East. I hope and expect central and local government will continue to work closely together, as we're seeing in Merseyside, in London, in Lancashire and in many other parts of the country.
North East leaders have urged the government to look at local evidence before forcing the region into Tier 3 lockdown measures. Council bosses have pleaded with ministers not to push them in the highest level of COVID-19 restrictions. Local authorities have stated that the infection rates are decreasing and that there's no significant pressures on local hospitals.
We did manage to persuade government last Friday that we were seeing a plateau of cases. They are still rising, but it's slowing down substantially. And also really significantly, the area that they were really concerned about was over 60s, because obviously that's more likely to result in hospitalisations, and also about hospital capacity. So we actually were showing a slowdown in over 60s, but also there was the beginnings of a plateau on the number of cases going into hospitals as well. We had representatives there from the Foundation Trusts. But what we are seeing across the region is still a significant decline. In Newcastle, the decline has been substantial. That's to do with the student population. I think, far better that we're showing a decline than an increase, but that has to be really carefully analysed. We have to ask questions like, well, why is that happening? Is it because less people are taking tests? So there's a lot of work going on with that, talking with colleagues in Public Health England. But what I would say is that the picture is really positive. So I'm confident. We haven't yet got a date or time for the meeting with government this week, but I'm quite positive going into that meeting that we're showing a constantly improving position.